Hi everyone, I have had this early 1950s Bush DAC90A valve radio hanging around for a long time now, and although it requires complete restoration, I thought it actually make a nice display piece. But as you can see, the bakelite is rather flat and dirty, so I thought I'd see if we can actually clean and buff the bakelite to make it more presentable. So the first thing I've actually done is remove the screws that hold the knobs in, so I'm just going to move those just to one side and clean those in a little bit. First thing we need to do is clean the dial glass, and simply got some simple glass cleaner. As you can see, just going to get a little spray. See if we can clean that up first. Just got an old rag. Just clean some of the years of muck off it. And you can see there's a lot of years there. So we can try and get into the corners. A little bit more in there. Okay, a little bit difficult to get to those corners. I've cleaned up just that little bit. Let's try just a little bit more. Can I get that little bit? Kind of. So that's clean. So next thing we need to do is this grill. Ideally, we'd take that grill out and just clean it completely, maybe in some soapy water. I want to see if we can actually try and do this in situ. Just get some of that glass cleaner off first, just dry it. Don't want wet bakelite. So what I'm going to do is just use a little bit of this. This is just simple foam cleaner. I hope you can see this. Just a little bit, not too much. And what I'm going to use is our friend, the old toothbrush. Let's get some of that muck off. Around the edges. Again, it's taking some off. It's surprising how much dirt these actually collect over the years. Wow. Is that dirt, or is that old nicotine from the 50s, 60s and maybe 70s, when people used to smoke without realising just the damage that they do to themselves? There we go. A little bit cleaner. So the main task now is the Bakelite. Two things we can do. We can utilise this, which is paste polish number 5. This is by Greygate Chemical Products, and this is specifically designed for Bakelite. But what I'm actually going to try is this Brasso. This is an actual sort of metal polishing liquid, I guess is the best thing to describe this. A metal polish, I should say. Need to go easy with it, but you do get decent results. So let me try that first. And if we don't think it's doing too well, then we'll try the paste. So shake it up first. This is actually used for cleaning things like brass handles and things. So let's give it a try. I'm hoping you can see this. Got to be careful of the lights and the reflection. Let's see how we do. Beneath that grubbiness, it's actually got a nice mottled bakelite finish. Yeah, it's taking some off. As with bakelite, you always need to be careful that you don't go too aggressive. There's only a very thin layer, and then beneath the actual bakelite, you've actually got a filler material. You don't want to reveal that. Not too bad. What I'm going to do is take a microfiber cloth. Just see how we get on with that. That's actually worked out quite well. So what I'm going to do now is work my way around the radio and see if it makes this old girl a little bit more presentable. Just go down the front edges there. might take a little while, but we're in no rush. So just old grubbiness, as you can see, it's collected over the years. Let's see if I'll angle that so you can see it just that little bit better. Just going to polish and then rub as we go along. Let's get our cloth. You need a little bit of elbow grease, as they say. Too bad. Let's try the sides. So let's get our polish. It's quite grubby, as you can see. So I can try and angle this a little bit better for you. There we go. Just need to apply a little bit more. It's quite a large area that we're trying to clean. Just hold it against the wall, that's better. You can brace it. Might not get all of the dirt off, but I'm hoping we can get the majority off and just make it a little bit more presentable. Okay, let's try that. So we've still got a few little specks there. What we're actually going to do is try the paste. That might be just a little bit more abrasive and just give us that extra little bit of, if you like, grip to get that off. That's how it goes. Yeah, it does. You just need to be a little bit persistent. Let's see if we can polish this off. Let's get in there. It's got a few more speckles of dirt. It's not too bad. Just leave it slightly streaky, so I'm just going to try the Brasso one more time on that, and then we'll move on to the next part. Let's see if I can get a clean piece of my rag. Okay, let's hold this up. Oh, going at a shot there. Not really good, is it? Okay. Certainly improving it. I'll go down that bit in a little while. Let's just do the top there. I've had my sticky paws, so you can see. I can polish that in a little bit. Let's try this other end. Some more polish. Try and do this all one-handed. See if we can wedge that again. Hopefully you can see it. It's only better. There we go. This side isn't as bad, to be honest. Oh, slipping on the surface there. So I can hold that. That's better. Okay. So what I need to do now, again, my fingerprints, as you can see, so let's try and clean those off. Better. It does take quite a bit of polishing. So what we need to do now, let's see if we can do this rather matted front. I'm going to pop that on its back just one moment. It says knocking the camera, that's not very good. Let's get some Brasso. There, we're going to angle this for you. Okay. There's a little bit more on it. Yes, it does. Okay, let's give it a bit more of a buff. You have to be a little bit patient with this. Better grip. I'll pop that down. See if I can pop this. I'll get to those marks in a moment. Here's a little bit more. Let's see if we can get a clean cloth. That would be a good idea. Okay. It's easier when it's on its back, but I don't think you guys can see this quite as clearly as I can do, but let's see how we get on. Obviously you can take as much time as you want. Let's get a microfiber cloth. Might take 2 or 3 attempts at this, to be honest, to get it looking really shiny, but we're not doing too bad. Okay, so again, let me just get my fingerprints off that. So unfortunately you get Brasso on your fingers, and then of course you're back to square one, so you just need to be a little bit careful. So what I could do is hold it with a cloth. Not looking too bad. Okay, let's get a little bit more off the top there and there. It's starting to come. We'll try. Let's try an old yellow duster. That's really soft. Let's see if we can get that extra bit of shine on it. Struggling on that end there. Let's give it a bit more. There we go. Going to a shot. That's better. And then we're just going to do the same with the sides. Let's turn it round. A little bit there. There we go. As I say, this might take a few goes, to be honest, to get a decent shine on it, but we're getting there. I think better than when we started out. Let's see what we can do with these knobs. A little bit awkward. Let's try the Brasso again. Let's move that back. As I say, it might take a few attempts, but let's see if we can try and get a little bit of shine on there. Number one. Ideally what you do is completely strip the cabinet, put it in some warm soapy water, clean all the muck off first, let it dry, and then start buffing the Bakelite. But I just wanted to pop this simply just on the shelf as a bit of a display, just give a bit of that general cleanup. Nothing too drastic. The side selector switch there. That's got quite a bit of dirt on it. Wow, that's ingrained for a long time. Should we try it on that? Oops, sorry. Tiny little bit of window cleaner. Yeah, it's ingrained. That'll need a lot more attention, I think. Okay. Let's see what we can do. If I've hit that camera once today, I've hit it about 3 times because it's just right in my line of sight, so please bear with me. Okay, number 1. I'll tell you what, let's pop it down. A little bit better. So I'll just pop the ones up on the front, like so. And we've got our side one. So let's just give it a little bit more. Pop the top on that Brasso first, so I don't knock it over. Pulling that knob off, time to do that. And there you go. I think you'll agree it's looking a lot better now. Not too shabby at all, really. So all that leaves me to say is, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch up with you soon.